Yeah, Mr. James. Mr. James.
Can you
Yeah,
hear me?
please unmute yourself.
Yeah, good
Uh-huh, we can
evening.
hear you. We can
Good.
hear you.
You see, I've got quite a lot to
Good
say.
evening, boss.
Yeah, this is the first time I'm appearing on your show. I don't know the rules, actually. I've got quite a lot to say on this matter.
Welcome, Mr. James. Free your mind.
Good. I'm a
Yeah,
Nigerian.
which nationality are you, please?
I'm a Nigerian, pure Nigerian,
Okay. Please,
living in the Gambia.
oh, nice
I
one. Let
left,
us know.
left Nigeria 40 years ago.
Okay.
Yes, I left Nigeria
Yeah,
40 years
please speak
ago.
to us.
Where did you say
Now,
you live
let us
again?
look at it 40 years ago.
He says he lives in the
Oh,
Gambia.
okay.
Yes. Now, the issue is this. Let us look at it from both perspectives. That is from the Ghanaian perspective and the Nigerian perspective. I mean, the Nigerians in Ghana went to Ghana as Nigerians. They traveled on Nigerian passport. So whatever they do, it is the Nigerians that are doing it, not Igbo or Yoruba, whatever it is. Now, assuming you overcome this problem,
Okay.
and tomorrow the Yorubas, for example, start theirs, will you now launch another campaign for Yorubas must go? Then when they finish, the Fulanis will come. The other day, another day, you launch the Fulanis must go. Shouldn't be like that. They entered Ghana, they entered Ghana as Nigerians. So if you are saying Nigerians must go, it makes more sense to me than saying Igbos must go. I'm not an Igbo man to start with. That's point number one. Then point number two, in the way I'm seeing it, the Ghanaian government it seems to be very
Okay.
soft on a number of things because they are not used to the kind of rough life we are used to in Nigeria. So their approach to problems seem to be different from the way we handle problems. There's tribalism all over Africa, but tribalism in
Okay.
Nigeria has taken a dimension which is unfathomable. You cannot fathom the dimension tribalism has taken in Nigeria. Now, the issue is this. Anybody who wants to become a chief or a king or whatever it is free to aspire to any limit. They should go back to their native home and become chiefs or whatever they want to become over there.
Exactly, this is what we are saying.
For one reason, you see, Nigeria fought a civil war in 1967. As a prelude to that war, there was what we call regions: Western region, Midwest region, Eastern region, Northern region. The Eastern region constitutes the whole of the Niger, south of Benue, down towards Cameroon. Now, the Igbos constitute the majority ethnic group. They ran
Okay.
into a problem. Please give me some time. Tell the audience to please give me some time. I want to explain something very important.
All right.
Now they ran
Sure, sure. Don't worry.
into some problems. The capital of eastern Nigeria was in Enugu, that is the Igbo dominated areas. It is alleged, because I was not present at that time, that they used their connection in Enugu to apportion land in the minority area, minority ethnic group to themselves. And the whole of River State was taken over. When
Mhm.
the Civil War broke out, they had to abandon their properties and return to their ancestral homes. Before they returned, the new government there acquired the properties and shared it among the natives of the area, the indigenous ethnic groups. That is what is now referred to as the
Okay.
abandoned property issue in Nigeria, involving the people who are involved in this matter now. All their neighbors are complaining. That is adjacent ethnic groups. They are all complaining. Those in Delta states, their people cross the Niger to settle in the midst of other people. They are already claiming the land. belonging to other people.
Mm-hmm.
In Benue State, it's the same problem. In what you call Edo State, it's the same problem. River State, Cross Rivers, Akwa Ibom, all these are adjacent states having this same problem you are having in Ghana with them. But the Nigerian government lack the political will to solve this problem. Probably that is what has given this man the effrontery to do what he's doing now in Ghana. Now, if
Mm-hmm.
they put a chief in Ghana, your own people selected you to be a chief, not the Ghanaians. Who authorized him to be appointing sub chiefs in the regions of Ghana?
Yeah.
In
Exactly.
100, 200 years from now, what will
Mm-hmm.
be the outcome? I will not be,
You.
I will no longer be around, you will not be around.
Yeah.
And these sub chiefs will be well entrenched in their areas of
Yes.
authority. To
Yeah.
uproot them will be impossible. And if your people
Mm-hmm.
keep on flooding the area from eastern Nigeria to Ghana,
Hmm.
it get to a point whereby you'll be swallowed up completely. And there's
Exactly.
nothing you can do. And this is what
Nothing.
happened in the
Mm-hmm.
river state of Nigeria. So
Yeah.
not against them for any
They are
reason.
coming with a plan.
They are very industrious. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't support oppression. I'm a Nigerian. I've lived with people from all parts of the world because of my traveling. This matter should be handled with utmost seriousness. In the
Yes.
first place, I expect the government of Ghana to be liaising with the Nigerian ambassador in Ghana to declare this guy a persona non grata.
Exactly.
Pack his
Yes.
back.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Any, any foreigner who is given a
Mm.
residence permit, permanent
Yeah.
residence permit, by virtue of marriage or naturalization, is done with the understanding that he will obey the rules and regulations of the country. And he will, on no account, cause a situation that is capable of causing a civil war. In the
Yes.
United States right now, Ronald Reagan, oh sorry, what's the new president,
Donald Trump.
is on the verge of revoking some permanent residence visas issued to certain people with questionable
Mm-hmm.
character. The
Yeah.
fact that they allowed this guy to settle there is not a
Mm-hmm.
guarantee for him to be doing what he's doing now. Now he is saying that should they have an Igbo president in future, not even a Nigerian president, when the president comes to Ghana on state visit,
Mm-hmm.
that they will receive him. So it's already accredited. I mean, what's it called? Um, I mean, arrogating diplomatic recognition to himself, which he want to put into use as time goes on. Now is the time to solve this problem. 'Cause I don't want a situation again whereby there will be mass deportation of people. When I was a little boy, President, the Ghanaian president, what was his name? In
Buzia. Buzia.
Kofi Busia
Yeah.
promulgated
Mm-hmm.
the earliest compliance order that sent foreigners packing from Ghana. And the Ghanaians regretted it terribly
No, we
after
did not,
the
you know.
administration. They
No,
regretted it. In
we did not.
1983, the
No, let
Nigerian
me
government
explain.
repeated it again during Shagari's time.
Let him speak, please.
During
Sir,
Shagari,
Yeah.
let me
Please
during
just have
let
a
Shagari,
him.
quick let me just have a quick say on what you said. With the Buzia thing, people at the time misunderstood him. But what
no,
he did was right because
let me finish what I'm saying. We'll give you time to respond.
carry on.
Now, do you see
Okay. You Madam Vic,
during,
please let him finish.
during during Kofi Busia's time, foreigners were asked to go for whatever reason he had. He is the president of the country. Apparently, he did it in the interest of the country, and the foreigners left. 1983, Shagari repeated it in Nigeria. Even during Muhammadu Buhari's time, they also did it again twice in Nigeria that they should leave. Now, this habit of driving Africans from one place to another should come to an end. This guy should be taught a lesson his children will hate to remember. He should
Yes.
have to leave the country permanently. His assets and whatever it is should be confiscated in the interest of the state because if anybody
Yes.
should inherit it, his legacy will still be there. I'm saying this in the interest of the Igbo people because if you succeed now and say that the Igbo should go and they leave, they will find it virtually impossible to return in future. So in their own interest, they should tell this guy on his own to relocate to Nigeria, to become a king in his ancestral home. So these are the little things I've got to say. I sincerely sympathize with the people of Ghana. I've been to Accra a number of times. Uh, I enjoyed your hospitality, unquestionably. I agree. There are some people in Ghana who foment trouble, just like any other country. But I'm of the opinion that the Ghanaians are having a very raw deal. Now is the time. The people, please don't be too hard on the government because the government seems to be in a tight corner, considering the cordial diplomatic relationship between Nigeria and Ghana. I'm sure behind the scene, they are already discussing issues on how to resolve the matter amicably.
Yeah, we understand you, sir. But if we don't hold the government
Yeah.
responsible, whom else is going to take charge of deporting this Igbo man?
No. What they are discussing behind the scene, you and me do not know. But my opinion is that the guy should be declared persona non grata. It's an undesirable element. A man, I mean, he's supremely arrogant. You can even hear the way he speaks.
Exactly.
He's supremely arrogant. His arrogance is beyond compare.
But the
You are
thing is
looking
that
at what
we've
you are
got
supporting.
millions of Igbos still
You are,
in Ghana. What do we do with them? We don't
good,
want to live with them anymore. Let them
good.
go.
No. Please. Have a change of mind. Don't let them go. I agree they are fomenting problems. I've heard of cases of women trafficking, prostitution. I've heard the case of robbery.
They are killing
Kidnapping,
us. They are robbing
killings of
us.
rituals.
To death.
Yeah.
I've heard quite a lot of things.
Killing
But
Ghanaians
I
and
am pleading, please, excuse me, gentlemen. I've been a foreigner all my life. Since I left university 40 years ago, I've been traveling. I know what it means to earn a living as a foreigner. Please, do not exhaust your patience for now. Give them the chance to turn a new leaf. Should they persist on what they are doing, at least the laws are
Ah,
there.
it's in their DNA. They can't change. We can't change
Excuse
them.
me,
It's
sir.
in their DNA. That is
No,
how they
no,
are. We have to
excuse
Sir,
me.
just
sir,
get all
you,
rid
The
of
you,
all
laws,
of
you,
them.
the
you
laws are
see,
there.
you,
The laws are there.
you've spoken very well, sir. But the thing is, if we deport the man alone and we leave the rest of the Igbos in Ghana, he will be still communicating with them to commit
Yeah.
crimes even more serious than we see.
Excuse me,
Yes.
don't you have, excuse me, in Ghana,
That's why we want to remove them all.
That's all.
excuse me, sir. In Ghana, you have a secret service. Am I right? The
No,
Ghanaian
no, no.
secret.
These people are almost kind of impotent. Eh? They don't do the work that they're supposed to do.
No,
Yeah.
look. It's a pity. I wish you can have another opportunity to speak on a one-to-one basis, so that I explain a lot of things to you.
Yeah,
Africans are grappling with all over the world. The Ghanaians, they've done their very best by tolerating them. There's no doubt about that. I'm not
yeah.
saying you've not done enough. You've done more than what you are expected to do. But please, in the name of God, in the name of the Ashanti Hene, I am begging you to backpedal a little bit. Please, I'm pleading.
You see, oh, sir, how
In the
would you
name of the
feel? How
Ashanti
would
Hene,
you feel if a stranger comes to your home, comes to rape your daughter, rape your wife, steal from your children, kill them, and stuff like that? Would you tolerate it?
no, certainly not. This is why I am pleading, my friend. I am pleading. One of the men you revere so much in Ghana is the Ashanti Hene. I am pleading in the name of the Ashanti Hene for
We,
you.
we, 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 we understand you, sir. We understand you, sir. But the thing is, we are not talking of all the Nigerians. We don't say all Nigerians are bad. No, we
No,
will be
no,
mistaken to say this. We mean
gentlemen.
this very particular group, they are very criminal,
No, excuse me, sir. They went there as Nigerians
but
on Nigerian
they have separated themselves from Nigerians. They call themselves Igbo King, Igbo group, because they don't call themselves as real Nigerians. They said they are a different tribe from you people. And
No, no,
they are committing crimes, the very heinous ones.
I don't see
He
any
said, what
difference
he's trying to
between.
say is that they said they are Braifa. Now, when they
No,
commit crime, they are not Nigerians.
no,
You see?
excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. I don't see any difference between myself and any African. I don't see any difference. You get the point? Because if, for example, you bring an Ashanti man to a classroom and I'm in the same classroom and you ask us to compete, if the play field is level, I could do better than the Ashanti man, and the Ashanti man could do better than me. You get the point? The color of our skin or the tribe we belong should not be the parameter for determining what should happen to people. The
No,
laws
we
of Ghana,
understand. We've been very
So
hospitable.
they
We've been very, very hospitable. But right now, you are taking our hospitality as a weakness.
a
no,
weakness.
We are
You
not
come
going to
to a
tolerate
place,
it anymore.
you
I
you you
have
you you, you resort to yourself as a king. You
Exactly.
Please,
install sub chiefs.
I wanna ask.
You rape us, you murder us, you steal from us, and you expect us to be patient with you. No.
no, excuse me,
Yeah.
sir.
So,
You see, I
Mr.
understand.
James,
No,
Mr.
no,
I
James,
have
Mr.
excuse
James,
me, excuse
Mr.
me.
James.
Let me make a point. I understand the point you are making. When we asked Ghanaians to leave in 1983 and the other occasion, the Ghanaians were not committing rape. They were not armed robbers. They were not murderers. The government just feel threatened that they are not delivering. There are less job opportunities, so they should go to create chance for other people. That is the reason why they did it. In your case, it is radically different. This is why I owe you an apology, and I want you to please backpedal a little bit, not completely, a little bit. The laws of Ghana are enforceable. Anybody who is caught committing any offense, I think you have enough prison yards. There's one at Osha Fort, there's one at a place called Sawan or something like
But
that.
what about those that escape and go scot free and then run back to Nigeria? We can't do that. You
No,
kill
no,
and then you finish, you run to Nigeria. You steal when we are looking for you, then you run to Nigeria. Enough is enough. We'll close our borders and see.
I have one question to the man,
Yeah,
sir.
Mr. James,
Sir, can I? No,
please,
Rush. Let me ask
please,
one
I'm coming.
question. Can I?
yes, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, sir. I'm glad
Yeah, go on, go
that you
on.
know. I'm glad that you know. Ghanaians are very good people, and right now you said we should leave everything to our leaders. Maybe they are thinking about it. Are you aware of Nigerians killing Ghanaians? Have you ever seen our one leaders come out and do what do you call it, press conference to talk about
Press
it?
conference.
You will never hear that. So
No,
it is time we Ghanaians have have had enough. So it is time to tell our leaders that enough is
Please,
enough,
all
because
right.
because they are killing Ghanaians too much. They are doing sort of, I mean, excuse my
Mr.
language,
James,
nonsense things in our country. And our leaders are not saying anything about it. Okay? So it is time for us to, do something to wake up
That's all.
our leaders.
That's
Yeah. So
all.
I think that's what we have to do.
excuse me, if I
That's
may
it.
ask, what is the population of the Igbos
Mr.
in Ghana?
James.
Yes, please. Can anybody please enlighten me? What is the population of
Oh,
the
I,
Igbos
I
in
was
Ghana?
Oh,
told
there'll be
I was
about 3
told they are
million
about
because they are more than
74,000.
the Yoruba and this thing. They are
What,
the
what
most,
they are the most, what?
they are the most Nigerians in Ghana.
You
Okay,
you
now,
you you you
if you
mean the
want,
population of the Igbos in Ghana or what?
Yeah.
yes, the population of the
About
Igbos in
74,000, according to the news I read.
Okay, now,
Oh no, it's more than that. Because
how
if
do you
there's over
identify
4
No,
them?
no,
million
they
Nigerians,
alone, that very particular sector, because there are various Nigerian groups, Yoruba and other tribes, I mean, together with the Igbos, they may be surpassing about 2 million or something like that.
Now, how do
yeah.
you identify them if you want to deport them?
You
We
mean?
know their names, their shops and stuff like that. They like to keep
No,
themselves separate from everybody.
no, excuse
They
me,
don't like to integrate. They don't like to
excuse me,
integrate.
to get a Nigerian passport on any name, with any name, it's as easy as going to a supermarket to buy a packet of sugar. They can use any name to, I
Oh, that's
mean,
why we are not going to discriminate. We're just going to deport all Nigerians. That's all. All Nigerians must
no,
go.
excuse me,
Simple.
look, the issue is this. If you say they should all go, we don't know what is going to happen in future. 20, 30, 40 years from now, certain things might happen. And Nigerians will say Ghanaians must go. How will
But
you
we too,
feel?
we can't keep you guys 20, 30, 40 years from now. What do we know what
No,
Can
country
I,
we will
can
have?
I,
With
can I
this
also come
killing,
in? Can I come in
stealing.
here?
Yes,
Is it
please come
permitted
in.
as well?
no,
Okay,
I
Mr.
don't
James, I
know.
used to talk. Who is the moderator? I should come here or James should
before you come
continue?
in, Mr. James, Mr. James,
Yes,
Yeah, no,
please.
wait, please. After please, do you support Biafra?
Certainly not. But excuse me,
Do you?
in principle, excuse me, in
Okay,
principle, I do not
please.
support it. Excuse
Okay,
me. In principle, I do not support it. But the issue is
okay.
that the kind of problems we are getting, I mean, we are grappling with in Nigeria, there is need to tell these people to be on their own. You get the point I'm making?
Why?
There's
Why?
there,
Okay.
Tell
there
us
need
why you want them to be on their own.
there should be on the because the country is in tatters at the moment because of our inability to handle, to let's say, to address their problems. Let me put it that way.
But it's a national problem. Are you trying to say that they are the ones creating the problem in Nigeria?
No, no. Nigeria has got a lot of problems. We have the cattle headsmen, we have the kidnappers, we have the IPOB people. Is one of the problems. Remember, during the Biafran War, 1 million Nigerians died. Despite the death of those, I mean, those people, this problem is still lingering. For how long should people be dying because of a particular problem which the Nigerian government did
Anyway,
not have political
Rush,
will to
another
solve?
gentleman wanted to come in. Mr. James has had a long time. We appreciate it a lot. Can that gentleman to come in and let's listen to what
I'm coming. I'm
he has
coming.
to say?
I wanted to ask. I'm coming. Hello, Mr. James.
Yes, please.
Mr. James.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So you are not in support of IPOB, right?
Certainly not. I'm not one of them.
You are
Please
not in
take it
support
from
of
me.
IPOB, right?
I don't belong to that ethnic group.
Okay. So if you watch the screen, yeah, I've shared a picture on the screen. That is
Yes.
IPOB established here in Ghana at the Ashanti region,
Thank you very much for
and
drawing my
they have
attention.
one at yeah, they have one at La Paz, like different places. They have IPOB in different places. This is the Ashanti region. They have IPOB Ghana and all that. So, what makes you think if we should deport only the guy or the man in question? This thing won't, because in recent times they were caught in one of our forests championing Biafra, whatever, and that was when the
With
police went
weapons,
and
they had guns
arrested
with
them.
them.
Good. Yeah,
And online,
excuse me.
rated, yes.
Thank you for drawing my
So
attention to
how
that.
can we
Yeah, excuse
entertain these
me.
people?
Excuse me. If you collaborate with the government of Nigeria,
Yeah.
identify their leaders, the government of Nigeria will owe you eternal gratitude for deporting them back to Nigeria. Eternal gratitude. Are you getting me?
So that's what we are going to do. We are going to deport all Nigerians because we can't identify who's an Igbo, who's Yoruba, who's Hausa. All Nigerians must go.
This is why the Nigerian High Commissioner in Ghana should live up to his responsibility. You get the point? I'm very certain that they are discussing a lot of issues behind the scene. Deporting everybody, I mean, you see, people suffer a great deal, particularly innocent people. Now, remember, there are still some Ghanaians in Nigeria. Some are there legally, some might not be there legally. Should you take any action against the Igbos or whatever it is, Nigerians in Ghana, the, the Ghanaians in Nigeria, they also suffer the consequences directly
If
or
they are
indirectly.
doing anything bad, let them send them back to Ghana. If they are doing anything bad in Nigeria, let them send them back to Ghana.
Okay.
We are sending the
Okay.
bad Nigerians
Okay.
back to Nigeria.
Mr. Prince, Mr. James, please hold on while I move to, yeah, Midwest. Hello, Midwest.
Good evening, sir. I greet everybody, both listeners and viewers across the globe. I use this opportunity to greet every one of you. I
Yeah, you
am
are
also in
welcome.
Nigeria. Okay, I'm also a Nigerian.
Okay, you are a Nigerian.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right.
the last time
Are
I
you
saw
are
your
you are you
program,
Igbo?
Excuse me, why not let everybody show their faces? I don't like dealing with faceless people. You get the point?
well, I don't think it's a rule. I would have loved to also show my
Yeah,
face
you,
if I
you, you
would.
can you can on your yeah you can
No, no,
mhm.
everybody should put on their
You can on
camera.
your camera if you want to, but if you don't want
Everybody should put, no, it should be a rule
No
because
problem, because here we
Yes.
are. We're talking about serious issue, and that is this is not about any fear, any fear.
So go
No,
on.
the thing is,
We are not involved in
excuse,
clandestine,
excuse
discussion.
me, excuse me,
Okay,
sir.
Midwest, go on.
No
We should
problem.
allow the,
Everybody can
we,
on there.
we,
This.
we should allow the moderator to be in charge of the place a little bit. I just beg
Yeah.
everybody. Um, what I want to say is supporting what
Yeah,
our brother.
Midwest, go on.
Are you hearing me? Sir? Is there any problem from my net
No,
from
we
my
can
end?
hear you. We can hear you.
It's just to support what Mr. James has been saying to some degree. Um, all I would say is that we should not use emotion to treat this issue because this is a very serious issue. Across Africa, we have tribal issue, national issue, and for many years, I will be honest, I see Ghanaian people as a very, very peaceful people and people who have degree of tolerance. And see them, talking like this, I can see the psychological pain that these people have inflicted on them, and nobody can deny that anymore. I am in Nigeria. I'm not from East. I'm not from Igbo. I'm not a Braifa. I'm not an APOB, and I can never be. I happen to come from a state that's a little bit distant from them, but yet they are claiming a space in my own place, trying to instigate ethnic violence. And Nigeria government turn blind eyes. They don't care to address it. And for many years, for the past 14 years, they have been terrorizing Nigerians, fellow Nigeria, psychologically, particularly those who were once in this eastern region created by the British through gun and bullet, and all neighbors in the name of IPOB, in the name they want to do Braifa. When they declared their Braifa in Finland,
Mm,
they included Edo people, they included everybody, and they don't rest. And every tribe they included have paramount rulers and kings and chiefs. Naturally, they are born to lack respect for
whoa,
people.
really?
They don't respect people culture. I'm telling you, some of the territory they call their Braifa Republic, there are first class kings. When they say in Nigeria there are kings, they say these are the first class because they were once running empires and all those kind of things before the British came. These people, they don't care. They will be doing their nonsense and they will be crying victim. Nigeria government turn blind eyes, and now they allow them to grow to this point where they become a menace to the country across the globe. How can you go to another man's land and mention the word a king, knowing very well historically Ashanti Empire, Ashanti wasn't a kingdom, it was an empire. The brief history I know, and other powerful king in that land, and you say you are a king. When you say king, that means involve land. There is nobody is a king without a land. And the people could not understand it. And you said this is your culture. Wherever you go,
Mm,
you must have a king. They cannot understand this psychological torment you are giving to them. And now we have a serious issue. The issue is that Nigeria and Ghana have a good relationship. Your government for many years, not that we don't have differences, they always have some, people are concerned, but the government try to deal with it on a
mhm,
diplomatic level. Now it has reached a point where the government must take action, figure out all these criminals and send them out of the country to Nigeria.
Yeah.
But in doing so, I will also join
mhm,
this, my brother, to appeal for one thing. Don't put innocent people in that line. Try to take emotion from your police and law enforcement. They have secret service of many of these evil people already. But the chief king of Igbo Yolan,
mm,
send them out. In the near, let me ask you again, or everybody listening to me. This guy is an immigrant and he called himself a king. He was so, I don't which word will I use, so bold enough to start creating sub kings. Then the question to Ghanaians now and your president is that when their children grow up, What kind of level of boldness would they be having to start
Exactly.
abusing law of the land? Nigeria is in trouble because of these people.
Mm-hmm.
Who pride is a problem to us in Nigeria? The Fulanis and the Igbos. Their desire is to steal people land and occupy them. I'm just telling you the truth. All the problem we have in Nigeria today, this tribal problem, is started before we got our independence. The first premier of northern Nigeria said, these people, their desire is to come to your land and possess you and your land. Is that not what is manifesting in 2000? The man who said it, 1957, immediately we got independent. 1966, January, there was a coup against this innocent man, and he was murdered. And the perpetrators of those coup were the Southeast, all of them, these same Igbo people. And from that day, those people learned a bitter lesson. The premier of the country, Nigeria, was from the north. They never spared his life. The northern premier, the prime minister of the northern part of the region of Nigeria, they fight this man and they never touched their own. And since that moment to today, Nigeria is unable to heal himself from this error they made. We don't trust ourselves. The North don't trust them. They
My
believe if
brother,
they have,
can I ask you one question?
yeah, you can ask.
Okay, so what do you suggest we Ghanaians we do now?
Not only Ghanaian. I am not an Igbo. I have people from my tribe who is in Ghana. Their life is at risk today. I will only appeal. Don't take laws and vengeance to your hand. If you are organizing a protest, put a mechanism to cooperate with the authority and make it peaceful. Speak loud until they hear your voice. Even many Nigerians want an action. Engage those who are committing crime in Ghana. Send them back to their country. Enough is enough.
Thank you.
But in
Thank you
doing
very
so,
much.
my brother, avoid
All right.
innocent people because there are innocent Ghanaians in Nigeria as well.
Yes. Yes.
Sir,
Yes.
can I
All
come
right.
in? Can I say something, sir? We have
Yeah.
heard you.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
have
Go
heard you,
on.
sir. We have heard you, but we don't have leaders in our country. Nobody is responding to what is going on. So what shall we do? Hmm?
No, what is going on, my dear sister? What you have to do is not you can't take law to your hand. It is a protest. Like Nigerians themselves are fed up already. With what your government will do will be enough for we to also tell our government to address the issue of these people. If they want to go, they should go. Since they want, the country is not working. Why are you keeping them in our country? And in the name of one Nigeria, nothing. The Nigeria government is the one that created this problem. They are be pampering them and they never address issue. Wherever they go, they behave with that bad behavior from Nigeria. And that's why South Africans are very hungry today. The Senegalese are very hungry. Even in Gambia, they are hungry because of the toxic actions of these people over pompousness. So at this moment, my sister, your question you ask, are you going to pick stick and be attacking your fellow Africans and say they must go? If you do that, you don't know when me and you, the one they did in Ghana, those people were told to leave Ghana and all foreigners to go when the president was there. They were not criminal. They were just searching for economy. But it's in history today. When the president was in Nigeria, he woke up overnight. He told Nigerians that the reason why they don't have job is that Ghanaians are in everywhere. He chased them away. And those Ghanaians were not criminals. They were not they were just working, surviving economically on their. Now, if you take action of such by going into violence, tomorrow when people will be talking about me, you may not be alive, me, I may not be alive, but the history will be there. So, what is your government working for? You people must demonstrate, try to make it peaceful, and demand criminals to leave your country. Maybe so. They should
Oh
go.
yeah, yeah. That's what we're gonna do. We Ghanaians, we always have a peaceful
All
protest.
right.
That's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
If I may
Mr.
come in
Jerome.
here,
Yeah.
No, I
Mr.
just
Jerome.
wanted to say.
I'm coming.
No, I was going to say that
Yeah.
The Ghanaian
I,
nature is always peaceful, but you can only push peaceful people so far. Because when many of them are coming to the country and they've realized the nature of Ghanaians, they have taken our generosity and our hospitality for weakness. There are certain places now
Madam, yeah,
reporting to us.
I want to
I'm trying
clarify
to
something. Wait,
finish. You can
wait,
say
let
something.
me tell you. You see, the problem we have in Nigeria today, why Nigeria cannot go forward, exactly what happened
I'm
in
coming.
Ghana
Yeah,
today
Let me
is
just finish.
exactly what,
I was going to say, in certain areas in Ghana, Ghanaians,
Mr. Please, please,
sorry, let me finish, then you can move on, Brush. I was saying that
Madam
certain
Vic,
areas,
please hold on. Yeah, I'll come to you.
okay, all
Okay,
right.
okay.
should I round up? Yeah. See, the problem we have in
I'll come
our
to you.
country, why
Yeah,
Nigeria,
please run up so Mr. Jerome can.
okay, okay, why we are in a total mess is exactly what is going on in Ghana today. It happened 1957. The people who own northern of Nigeria, northern region of Nigeria, were fed up with it before we get independent. Instead of them to address it, they were, deceiving these people because the British has given power to them as an ego. They own the police, they own army, they own the judiciary at that time. And until it led us to where we are today, where a country is only on tribe. At the moment, it's not. So this is what I want to say. Your government, please, I am appealing to Ghanaian government. If you don't do the needful, these people have pushed your people to a point where they can take law to their hand. For you to save life, you must act as a government. Send criminal out of the country. Let them go to their country, Nigeria.
Thank you for your
Maybe that will
contribution.
force maybe that will force the government to call these people to order. If Igbo
Thank
want
you
to have
very.
king, let them have their country and have king everywhere. It's simple.
Can I finish what I was saying then?
All right.
Uh,
Thank you very much, Mr.
yeah, good
Jerome.
morning. Good morning. Please, can you hear me?
You're welcome, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, yeah. Good evening.
I'm not for violence, but at this very juncture, you see, the
Your
Ghanaians,
nationality, please. Your nationality, please.
I'm a Ghanaian. You
Right?
see,
Music, please.
Which part of Ghana, if
Okay,
you could,
okay, boss.
you could explain to us which part of Ghana are you from?
I'm from Ghana. Is that not enough?
Well, I can tell from his
Maybe.
accent he's Ghanaian.
Okay,
I,
fine.
Anyway, okay, let's
I'm a
go.
Ghanaian. If you want, I'll speak my language. If
Yeah,
you don't
please go
understand,
on.
if you want, I'll speak my language. If you can understand,
Mr.
Okay,
Jerome,
okay,
please.
Oh no,
okay.
no, no.
Can you na NTA?
mechanism,
No,
mechanism.
Oh, he's a man there,
Ah,
oh,
Mr.
guys.
Metis engineer.
Okay,
Metis engineer.
okay, mechanism. I'm not going
Oh,
to
Debbie,
speak in.
Debbie, please speak English.
I
Please speak
speak
English.
my
So
language.
that
Ah,
the international audience can hear.
You see, that's one thing I've noticed with the Nigerians. They always want to impose what they want is what they want you to do. That is where there's a problem with Ghanaians. Ghanaians are so quiet, don't get angry easily. Whatever you do, they allow you to do. They will even the Ghanaian will even give you his bed and sleep down, and the Nigerian will see that as a mugu or a mumu. That is when you're having the problem. That is all. And
Mm-hmm.
what I've seen is I've been, I'm in Japan here. All my friends are Nigerians, but even when I meet them, even within the Nigerians, they just say, don't talk to this one, don't associate with this one. These people are not good. Even within the Nigerians, this is what is happening within the Nigerians. We go to
Mm-hmm.
party, about 13 of us will sit down. You see, one will just say, why are you talking to this guy? He's a Ghanaian. Why are you associating with him? Leave him. And somebody will come and say, oh, this guy is not good. Don't talk to them. And this is exactly what is happening right now. The Ghanaians are so flexible. They can adapt. They can stay with
Mm-hmm.
whoever. But you don't bring what you want to them, not what you want. The Ghanaians are not living for you. You can't just come to them and say your country, you have kings, so they should accept you as king. And when the Ghanaian said no, you don't agree. You see, before coming here, I went to a lot of platforms, and I heard Nigerians say they are ready to fight Ghanaians. This is what I'm hearing on the platform. They are saying the Nigerians in Ghana, they are saying, especially the Igbo, they are saying they are ready to fight the Ghanaians. And I
Wow,
never
look at
felt,
that.
Please, sir.
I,
Please, sir.
I
Let
never
me let
felt.
me quickly say something to you.
Let me finish.
Please, there are
Let me
no Nigerian that will do that. It is the same.
I'm coming. One,
finish. Let
Mr.
me
John.
land. I was waiting for you. I
No,
was there. I didn't talk.
one Nigerian,
No,
one
please listen.
Nigerian, just like what you're saying.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
go
Mr.
ahead. You
John.
want to?
Okay, go on, go on.
You see, they say they are ready to fight. The fight.
Yeah.
They are
So one
ready to fight.
Nigerian back then, I think somewhere last year,
Yeah.
some, somewhere last year, while doing my contents and all that, one Nigerian took one of my videos, came out and said, I don't know if some of the audience are privy to what I'm talking about. He said, if we dare come after them or decide we are going to move them out of Ghana, they will fight like Nigerians, and that they are not going to tolerate any nonsense from us.
Yes.
This
Wow.
is like it
You
was
see
giving
the
a straight
level of
up warning.
entitlement.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
If you go back
They even
to
say
if you
they
go
didn't
back
prepare
to
themselves.
my one of my
Yeah.
in my videos,
Yeah. Yes.
if you scroll through my videos, you will come across that.
I'll
I'm
go and
not
look for it.
doubting you. I'm not doubting.
Yeah,
They are
Mr. John,
even
go on.
they are even saying they were not well prepared in South Africa, and South Africans took advantage. But this time, that thing will never happen again to them. So now they are well prepared for Ghanaians. Look at the people you are thinking about them. You are thinking of living, coexisting with them. Look
But
at how they
don't
treat
they
them.
know that we know our land more than them?
See, so no, with them, you see, the Ghanaians, they don't like Ghanaians are not violent. That is the problem. You slap the Ghanaian will not even do anything. The Ghanaians are very quiet. But I'm
But
telling you,
this time maybe things will change. Yeah,
I'm
we
telling
won't remain silent as we used to be.
when
No.
the
I can
Ghanaians
tell you this.
get angry, there's a different case. When a Ghanaian gets angry, it's a different case. And now I think Ghanaians have uh, swallowed a lot. Now they are tired. They are really tired. Any Ghanaian, every Ghanaian, I'm telling you, is tired of what is happening right now. I, I, I live in a very small village in Ghana. Listen to this story before I leave, you guys. There was this small village. It's called Hafasine. Very small one. This is very small village. And one Nigerian guy came there. He came
Yeah.
as a mobile phone repairer. Listen to this carefully. And you know the guys there. You see, these Ghanaians, we welcome foreigners too much. They took this guy, they got him a room, they got him a shop, and he was there. Listen to what happened. When they called me here and then they told me that they have one nice Nigerian guy there. I told them that I give them 1 week. Are you listening, Rush? Rush, are you with me?
Yeah, I'm
I
listening.
haven't heard the end of the story, but I'm laughing.
Yeah, I told them that I give them 1 week. That's what I said to them. I never said anything. And it was just exactly 4 days. These guys collected their Samsung, their iPhones, and then disappeared. Up to now, the guy is lost in transport.
Oh
This,
wow.
you see, this is a village. This is a village. They don't know Igbo. They don't know Hausa. They don't know Yoruba. All they know is a Nigerian.
That's
And he
all.
comes there and he does this thing. Do you think
Mr.
those
James,
guys
please hold on. I'll let you talk, please.
do you think those guys there, if they meet any Nigerian again, even the person is Yoruba, I know Yoruba people are good, and the other houses they are good. Do you think if they meet even the Igbos, they have very good Igbos? I mean, Japan here, they are my friends. I move with them all the time, so I know what I'm talking about. You see, and you think this small village, they don't know this, they cannot distinguish who is a Hausa, who is a Yoruba. And if that person happened to meet another guy and he's a Nigerian,
Yes.
what do you think the person is going to think about?
Exactly.
What image is going to come straight into his mind? You see, this is what you guys are doing. There is something you are sowing, but the reaping will come. That's another problem. The reaping will come. When I go to my platform, I have a small platform. When I go there, what I talk about is whatever you sow, you reap. That's what I'm not a pastor, but always this is what I'm talking about. Whatever we are sowing, we are going to reap it. And this time around, I think whatever is going to happen to any Nigerian, even in Ghana right now, it doesn't matter the tribe. It's what they've sown. Because one, if you see somebody doing something bad and you don't talk about it, you don't come out to talk against that person, it means you are with that person. There are very good Nigerians in Ghana. But if one person does something and nobody is coming to talk about it, the Ghanaians will see all of you as the same. And this is the time right now. And I'm telling you, and I hope it's going to happen. No amount of words is going to change Ghanaians right now. Not even their leaders. Listen to what happened in South Africa. South Africa, what they did is this. I know they are my friends, so we talk. This is what they do. If they go to any village, they will buy the judge. They will do everything to buy the judge. They will buy the lawyers. They will buy the police officers. Finish. And I have personally witnessed that because of my job. When I come to Ghana, I am in touch with this commandant, the police, the big people. I'm with them. I was one commandant, a woman. I was there when this Igbo guy came, and the bundle of money that this guy brought, I was surprised. He just threw it to the commandant like that and left without saying anything. And now the commandant is telling me, like, you see, this is money. He just brought that money to me. You know what is going on? Wait, give me 5 minutes. I'm coming. I said, what is going on? And then he said, there's one Nigerian here. He wants to process the Nigerian quickly so that they will take him to court. Because anytime they have a Nigerian, there will be a phone call. Listen carefully. There will be a phone call. And they say, oh, you have one of my boys. And then they have to release him. And now the commandant is getting tired. He doesn't want that. Anybody who comes here, Nigerian, he will stop whatever he will process him quickly, and then they will take him away. This is what is happening. How can you go to somebody's country and live like that? Even here in Japan, I'm telling you, Ghanaians, listen carefully. You guys, you have to be very strong. Listen, the Japanese police, listen to me. The Japanese police, the Nigerians were able to stand and fight with them. Listen,
Wow. In
this is the
Japan.
fact. They had helicopters, yes, skies, and these people were fighting them. And
Then
then
we have a huge problem on our hands.
The Japanese, they knew they were going to lose if they have to fight like that. So they left them. And then now they started to catch them individually, like one. You know the Japan, they know their addresses. They will come to your house and they arrest you. That's what they did. That they had control on Nigerians in Japan here. So my brothers, you hope the fight is not a small fight. And I'm wondering why you are still even talking. Because the more
Exactly.
you talk, the more they are getting prepared. Yes, the more you're talking, the
True,
more they are
true,
prepared.
true, true, true.
Yeah, I'm going to leave you. But there's no talking about it.
All right.
Just let us go
Yes.
peacefully.
All
Let
right.
us go home.
All
Hello,
Thank you
right.
so much.
gentlemen. I've been to your town, Afasini. Hello. Before you leave, hello. Oh, it's gone. I was in Afasini some years ago when I was a young man.
All right.
At the immigration post,
Madam Vic.
Let me just finish
Madam
what I was
Vic.
saying. Can you hear me?
hello, gentlemen.
Yeah, Madam
I
Vic,
was
come
in
in.
No, I was going
Afasini.
to
Yes,
finish
please, we can hear you.
what I was saying. I said, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, now I was going to say that it's getting to a point where you have Ghanaians reporting that in an area where there's too many Nigerians, particularly Igbos, they are even afraid of in their own country. Ghanaians are saying they are afraid of them because they don't know their reaction and the violence they would unleash on them. One time there was an incident where somebody reported to me, a family member, and I told them that, best to go and meet your assemblyman, even if you can't go to the police because we know the assemblyman. She said to me, sister, I'm afraid that these people can even come run and kill me in Ghana. This is a Ghanaian in Ghana. And all because they were doing things that she thought it wasn't right. And she was complaining. And I said to her, go and report to this person, even if you're afraid of the police, if you think the police will not do the job.
The police
And
there,
she
they
turned
paid the
around.
assemblyman already. Mama, they paid the police. They pay the
And you,
assemblymen there
you were
already.
saying that these people were going around giving loads of money. This is exactly what the Igbo man has been doing in Ghana. That's exactly what
Exactly.
this man said.
Always
That's what the
visiting
Igbo
the
man has
top
been doing
police
in Ghana.
brass.
Mm. I'm done. You can carry on.
All right. All right, Madam Hannah.
Yeah, may I chip in
Hello,
on
Madam
what was
Hannah.
may I
Unmute
chip in?
yourself. Okay. Okay, Mr. James.
Yeah, the gentleman from Afasini has been to your town. It's close to a city called a place called Jewy Wharf. While I was going to Ivory Coast when I was a young man, I understand the hospitality you are talking about. There was an immigration officer there called Mr.
So
Kissinger.
why are you guys abusing that?
Excuse me, sir, excuse me. There was a man there called Kissinger. His name is Koranteng. I do not know him from Adam. When I was at the border, I had some immigration problem. He took me as if I am his personal son, his biological son. He solved the problem. I passed the night at the border post. The next morning, he wished me a safe journey. This is a man I do not know from Adam. His name is Koranteng. Maybe he's dead now because he was an old man then. Koranteng, his nickname was Kissinger. Whenever you get to Afasini, ask anybody there if there was a man called Kissinger in the immigration in the 80s. I understand the hospitality you are talking about, and I know how you feel. Now, in the Gambia where I live here, we have very many different kinds of snake. I'm sure you can hear me. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, please, we can hear you. Please go on.
Good.
Yes, please.
We have very many different kinds of snakes. Experiences have taught us that not all of them are poisonous. Actually,
But I want
majority
you
of them,
to take your
excuse me,
example. It doesn't hold. Listen, everybody knows snakes
excuse me, let me
Uh,
land.
use another example.
Let
I'll
me
not let you
land,
land.
gentleman.
Different example. Use different example.
Let me land. There are many different kinds of snakes. Not all of them are poisonous. But that does not mean that when we see snakes here, we start to pet them. We don't pet them. Be you dangerous or non-dangerous. This is the situation Ghanaians have found themselves, and I have no grudge or malice for anybody taking any drastic action to solve this problem. Because if you don't solve it now, in 50 years' time, then Ghana will become another Nigeria on the west coast of Africa. What I want you to do is to fine tune your intelligence service. If there are people offering bribes, there are people committing murder, rape, and whatever it is, what are the policemen doing? The secret service men, what are they doing? The immigration officers, do they deport them? Because in South Africa, while I was there, I was in Johannesburg for 10 years. Let me tell you a personal experience. I went to Rand Afrikaans University, Auckland Park in Johannesburg. There's noise in the background. Okay,
We are hearing you clearly.
okay.
Somebody have a noise on the background. You know, is international and worldwide? So please correct it.
Good. I went to Rand Afrikaans University, Auckland Park, near South African Broadcasting Service, to register for a PhD degree program. I was welcome. When they called a certain gentleman to participate in the discussion, on hearing that I'm a Nigerian, that was the end of the show. I lost the opportunity to hold a PhD degree in South Africa. I hope you get me. Now, when you talk of drug trafficking in South Africa, it's a Nigerian business. They are not the people importing the drugs, but they are the peddlers. They run from street to street. They are nuisance. Let me put it that way. You get the point I'm making. We have gone through hell in dealing with a number of people in the country. In this country where I live, I keep to myself. I'm not a member of what's called the tribal association or national association in this country. I distance myself from everybody. This is why I'm able to get out of trouble. The more I associate with them, the more problems I encounter. That's my own strategy for survival. But your intelligence service need to be fine-tuned. If there are corrupt elements in it, they should do away with them. Nobody is indispensable. The intelligence service will go a long way in solving this problem, although they cannot solve it totally. The ambassador in Nigeria, so Nigerian ambassador to Ghana, should be called to the foreign office. They should sit him down and talk sense into him. Because maybe he's performing his duties, maybe, I'm not very sure. He's performing his duties with Nigerian mentality instead of using diplomatic approaches in solving problems. And so that is how I see it, gentlemen. I owe you all apology for what you are going through. I know your hearts are bleeding, but what else can I do? I cannot come over there to solve this problem. I would have done what I could, but I'm terribly sorry for what you are going through. I'm terribly sorry. Accept my sincere apology from the bottom of your heart. I'm terribly sorry for what you are going
You
through.
haven't done anything
We
wrong.
thank you. We thank you, sir,
Yeah. Thank you.
for your
Thank you for your
contribution. We
advice.
thank you.
Madam Hannah,
Mm.
Madam Hannah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Hello.
please come in.
Um, yeah. I will also say, we the Ghanaians are the contributors to the mass migration of these Nigerians. And I was watching one uh, Amagana. I was watching her video, and this so-called sub chiefs, those one of those sub chiefs. And what he was saying is uh, 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 what do you say? How do you
If
call
they're
it?
bloggers, if they're bloggers, they'll
The
stop.
bloggers, yes, yes, the bloggers are attacking
They
their
have
god,
gods.
their gods. You see, it's like these people are
Trying to
not
threaten us.
ready to. Yes, it's a threat to us. You see, they are not ready to humble themselves and to humble themselves.
To
This
assimilate with us. That is the problem
One
now.
Nigerian too was saying, was in a video saying they are it's a very soon they will conquer Ghana. You see, so
That's
you
their
could see these
mindset.
people have
Okay, the one who
these
was
people.
walking on the street
Yeah.
circle.
Yeah.
Yes. And you go on the comment sections, huh? You could see these Nigerians also are also ready for Ghanaians. They are saying they will feed us. You see, so these people are not ready to
They
stay
can say
peacefully with us.
they can run, but
And this
they
is the
don't know where
time.
to hide. Though. We are the people, eh? We know every corner
This
in
is the
Ghana there.
time.
Now we
Yeah,
don't want
this
to
is the
be
time.
go on, go.
Okay. This is the time we Ghanaians must inform ourselves and to encourage and inform the landlords. We can stop this. We can reduce the mass migration to of these Nigerians by not letting our houses to them. So this is the time we should rally for this. We should rally for this. And also to push our government to do something about this immigration thing. This is the time. We shouldn't wait. This is the time we should rally for this. If the government in 2019 could force our media not to publish or report Nigerian whatever crimes on our televisions, then this is the time we should also force them to do something for us. This is the time. So we should start speaking to our YouTubers and those bloggers to inform Ghanaians not to give out their houses to them. And if we start doing such things, it will reduce the migration of these people. And you should know these people come in not to go. They are here to stay, as they've been saying. They say we are here to stay. We are going nowhere. And these people are not ready to humble themselves and to live with us peacefully.
Now,
So
We
my
can't
this
do
is
sister,
it.
the time, as Ghanaians, we should start rallying for this. Don't
Yeah.
give your houses to Nigerians.
It's a
Never
solution.
ever.
Don't give your houses to Nigerians. Even if you
And your
will give your
shops and
houses to
shops
Nigerians and
and shops.
shops, this is
Uh,
the
uh,
time. This is the
sorry,
time. We should
sorry,
rally for this. We should stand for this. We
sister.
should
Mama,
stand for this.
Please
Mama, I would
let
like
me,
to
please,
cut you
sister,
short.
let me say something. We
Listen,
should,
uh,
ECOWAS has outlived its usefulness. Please, let's acknowledge that fact. If, for example, I'm coming to Ghana, I need to go to a Ghanaian embassy and tell them I'm going to Kojo Thompson Road in Accra, number maybe 40. Who do you want to live with? I want to live with Mr. Apia. His telephone number and everything. I submit it there. Then they will contact Apia on phone. Are you expecting Mr. John from Zimbabwe? If the answer is yes, then they know exactly where to look for Mr. John. This a bit of free movement within the sub-region and vehemently opposed to it. ECOWAS
Then
has
the
outlived
90
its
days, the 90 days should be enforced. That 90
no,
days
no,
stay
no, no,
should
no.
be enforced.
There's no need for 90 days. Look, once they are already in the country, to fish them out is not an easy matter. I mean, anybody want to go to the embassy, tell them what you want to do in Ghana or in Nigeria, wherever it is. You are going to Kojo Thompson Road, yes. I was offered employment to teach in the secondary school. Who is the principal of the school? This, that, yourself. I mean, the detailed information, then we have to find out if the person is good enough to come to Ghana, then they allow him to come in. When I entered Liberia, that was 1980 or thereabout, at the border and somewhere around Yekepa, I was given 48 hours to report to the immigration office in Monrovia. Failure to do that, my name will be announced on radio. That was the time of Samuel Doe. You get the point? So now is the time for Ghanaians to act. Because if you allow this problem to fester, uh, you are grappling with a very potentially monumental problem, which in a lifetime you will not be able to handle.
Yes, that's why we, the
Nigeria,
citizens, have to take
now, as you
matters
are
into
saying,
our hands.
Nigeria is in tatters because of our refusal to handle these problems in its infancy. So now is the time. The immigration should wake up.
Rush.
The police should wake up. They should. You are still members of ECOWAS body.
Are you jotting things down, Rush? Are you jotting things down?
Now,
Oh,
everybody,
don't
Rush, are
worry.
you jotting
I
things
can
down?
always play
Rush,
back.
Rush, Rush.
Ghana
Do
can still
you,
remain. Look, excuse
Rush,
me. Look, excuse
Yeah.
me.
Mr.
Look,
James, you've said a lot. Let us two come in. Rush, do
play,
you remember
why not
do
give
you
me two
remember
or
the
three
video you
minutes?
posted about
Yeah.
The Igbo professor or something indoctrinating the Nigerians
Yeah.
that they should infiltrate every single ministry of Ghana, the police, fire service, everything. They should infiltrate and
Okay.
one day
Okay.
take over.
Okay. Please to do. Then let me play the video. Let me play the video.
No,
So
let us talk of
All
maybe
right,
solution.
Mr.
Excuse
James
me.
is not
Look,
privy to that. This
let
with
is
him
all,
listen to it.
a
let us talk
Nigerian
about solutions.
who
Let's talk
was
about solutions. Let's put up
from
ideas
Ghana,
of
one of the
on
Ghanaian
solutions.
universities.
Yeah, the solution is that we are going to demonstrate, and from the demonstration, we don't know how it will end. We can start closing shops. We can start, we have to do something for the authorities to set up.
that's what you need to do. Put the date out, put the time out. People who are not in Ghana, if somebody can help you, it will help
Okay,
you.
I think at this
And
point let
No, no,
let's
no,
give
no.
our
Rush.
final remarks. And
No, Rush, hold on. It is
yeah,
not
so
good to put a date on this. We will
yeah,
talk over, behind
yeah,
the scenes. We don't have
yeah,
to put all the
find some way.
information out there. Yeah.
Yes, find some way. And now
Yeah.
The whole
And
okay,
please,
can I speak?
from
yeah,
now on,
sure.
you guys should be careful when you are nearing any Nigerian. You should be careful.
Mr.
okay.
The host, can I speak?
Oh, I've I've had a whole lot of threats. I've had a whole lot of threats from them, and it got to
Oh,
a
they
time they
can't
were
do
even trying
anything.
to
Just
track
look
their
at that.
ID
Um,
and
In
stuff.
somebody's
So
country,
Mr.
he's speaking the
Host,
truth, and you
Mr.
are
Host,
threatening
can I
him.
oh
speak?
yeah, yeah,
Can I speak? Are you hearing me at all?
yeah, yeah. Please
Go
go on.
ahead.
Okay. I
Yeah.
want to thank you once more. As I said earlier, I said I'm a Nigerian. That is my country, and I cannot shy away from it. It's unfortunate that
we find ourselves in a very terrible situation like the one we are into today, because we have a government who refuses to solve problem at the early stage, and we don't want Ghanaian government to make that mistake. We are fellow Nigeria. We want an action, but that action should be properly coordinated because of tomorrow. If you allow emotion to direct that action, I will tell you, you yourself in the future, you may likely even regret it. That we're supposed to have done it this way.
Ghanaians will
You
decide
understand
that,
me?
that one. You don't need to tell them. Ghanaians will decide.
Yeah. So, and having said that, I still want to apologize to you people for the emotional torment that these guys are, bringing into your country, because we have been under it for many years. Imagine them threatening you. No other tribe in Nigeria that will threaten Ghanaians that they will fight Ghanaians in their country. Every tribe that share boundaries with the Igbos have been speaking for many years the same threats we have been receiving, and is now become part and norms to them. So when people try to correct them, I had one woman when she was talking here, one Ghanaian woman, who said the whole thing about the king looks so primitive. I think maybe she's still here now. If I'm listening to voices, she was in this the last time you were doing this program. Yes, when you tell them that what they are doing is bad and is primitive, they will tell you you are jealous. I don't understand, how can a normal human being be jealous of
They
nothing?
say the two words go together: envy and jealous. They are always
Yes,
together.
yes. Then you ask yourself, how can you be jealous of nothing? So to tell you their mentality. So here we are. The Ghana government must take action, and you people also must surely work hard to stop now. Don't let anybody deceive you that they will not take your land. I am using Nigeria as an example. Before they draw a map of their Biafra, they never consulted every other tribe. They just draw it and said they want a country. And for 14, 15 years now, they have been doing their IPOB, charting across the globe with that map, a land that does not belong to them. The same people are telling you they are not after your land. Even in the street, they said they will come and take your land. Video don't lie.
Exactly. They said they will conquer us.
And
Very
now
soon they
you
will
are
conquer
talking,
us.
now you people, everybody is so pissed off, yet go to their platform run by Igbo. If you live here, go and find an Igbo platform. They are threatening Ghanaians. This is
Look
what they
at
have been
that.
doing to Nigeria for years, and the government, they were all, and even till now, I've never seen any action from Nigeria government. I have people from every tribe in Nigeria is in Ghana. If the government fail to handle it, and the Ghanaians handle it by themselves, they don't know who is any tribe. They are all Nigeria, and they are there because Nigeria exists. So therefore, when Nigeria was chasing Ghanaian during Shagari, innocent people, it didn't separate Ga, it didn't separate Tree or whatever. I know they have tribe. I can't mention all in Ghana. All Ghana must go. So if government want to handle it, please let them start first of all dealing with these criminals. Try to manage their borders so that let people go back home and put pressure upon their government in Nigeria. They're getting relaxed to constitute nonsense as a government. Nothing is improving because they failed to act at the initial stage when this problem was starting. They are the one who perpetuated Igbos, who pampered them to this level that across the globe, they are now a menace to Nigeria. When you want to correct them, they will tell you are jealous of them. You ask yourself, what am I jealous of? They will tell you they have too much money. They hold heaven and earth. The culture they are boast of,
Exactly,
all of them,
bro.
all the,
Exactly.
all the entire culture they talk of, they are all primitive. And when you tell them what is special about this so-called your culture, how can you come and have a king in another man? They tell you are jealous. How can you deal with this kind of people apart from telling them to get out?
Or they tell you, "Oh, we have a king in China, we have some in Virginia, we have some."
The
So what?
the Ghanaian, the
They're
first
lying.
Ghanaian law,
They don't
the
have
first
anything.
the first Ghanaian law said they should not have retail shop in your country. So let them close those shops and chase them out.
That's all. That's all we need to
If they
do.
cannot do business that can employ Ghanaians, capitalism goes with employment when it comes to buying and selling. Igbo people will dominate everything. They will kill the Ghanaians business. You know what they will do? All the old Ghanaian that is selling drink, they will first of all chase them away from market, because when you are selling original drink, they will be making their drinks. All the Ghanaians selling spare parts, they will chase them from market. They will be robbing people car. Overnight, they turn it to spare parts and put it in their shops. With criminality, Make all of you restore them in peace. That's what they have done to the rest of Nigeria in our country. We don't have government to deal with Igbo. And I thank God now their foolishness have disgraced the country. I think they are threatening Nigeria. They are threatening Ghanaians. We are watching. They don't understand what they are playing with. I will see how they will fight people in their own native, in their own father's land. This is what they have
We'll
been
deal
telling
with
us.
them.
So we are watching. For me, I have nothing apart from to say, please Ghanaians, help because of the innocent ones. Let everything be peaceful and pressurize your government to take action and send this criminal away. Because you also have innocent people in your country. Because if it start in a violent way, we don't know how it's going to end and what will history say tomorrow. But all you want is solution, and your solution you will have it if you take it serious. Nigerians are pissed off. We are tired of this now.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Right.
Angie.
Yes, 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 right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have talked a
Yeah.
lot.
Can you give your final
Yeah,
this thing?
yeah, yeah. Can you hear me?
Mhm.
Can you?
Yeah, we
Yes, we
can hear
can hear
you.
you. We can hear
Oh,
you.
okay, okay.
Yeah, we can hear you.
What I was going to say is that the people are on the platform right now. Please leave your number to Rush. We have to talk behind the scenes. Okay, it is about time to take an action. We can sit down for somebody from nowhere to come and take our land from us. Okay, so that's what I can say. We have been talking, talking, talking. Action must be, taken. So leave your numbers, and I will get the number and
Anybody
call
wants
you.
to reach out, can take the number
Yeah.
on the screen. No. Just send a
No,
WhatsApp
no,
message.
don't.
Send a WhatsApp message
Uh-huh.
on the number on the
Yeah,
screen.
yeah. Let them send their numbers to you, and then I will get them and call them, and then we will start from there. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you so much for coming.
Okay.
But Raj,
Thank
put
you,
in
Sister Angie.
our this is an international show. If you put
All right. Um.
our meeting address is not good, eh?
No, no, no. This is not good. This is not
No.
good. Go to a Rush number and send it
Oh,
to
no,
him
no, no.
directly.
There's nothing.
There's a number on the screen, in
No,
blue.
that's why I put the number on the screen. So just
Yeah.
yeah,
Just
take the
WhatsApp
number
it.
on the screen. Then
Yeah, Rush,
yeah.
put it down once again for them to.
It's there. It's still there. It's on the
Oh,
screen.
okay. All
It's
right.
still on. It's
So,
still on. Yeah.
and the empire to my go and
Okay.
Babon
I'm
take
on
it,
here.
then the better with
But
you.
you see,
Mhm.
So they have spoken very well, honestly, because that's why we are saying it's not all the Nigerians who are bad. There are almost percentage of them are very good, but these very Igbos, this very I mean, I always concentrate on the Igbos because these are the people who are trying to fight us, who are trying to kill us and take our land. So our dealings and our makings should concentrate on these people. Whatever grievances
My
that we
brother
have
speaking.
should
Where
be
are you? My
channeled
brother speaking. Please,
towards
where are
these
you?
people. You mean?
My brother speaking. Yeah, please, where are you?
I'm in Spain.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. That's good. I thought you were home. We have to advise our women too. That's another problem there. Rush.
Okay.
We have
So
to get the opportunity.
100%. I've always been drumming on it.
All
So
right.
we don't have any problem with Nigerians. We've been living with them for many years, even outside here and even back home. You know, but this very Igbo type of people, these are the problem we have in Ghana now. Even now, we have to eliminate the kinship that guy and his entourage, and then the rest will follow. But
You
we are
know,
not talking about all the Nigerians in Ghana because there are peaceful
All right.
Nigerians. I always understand the passion and the worries of some Nigerians that say, we are not all the listen. We are not all of us are the problem. We some of us are very good people. We're just here to work to find something for ourselves, not just to make nonsense. But this Yoruba, what do we call it? Igbo people. I don't think they have any place to hide in Ghana. There, they don't know that that's our land. There, we know every corner of the place. But you let them talk whatever they want to talk. But the time will come. They may not have any place to hide. I can tell you this. Thank you.
yeah, you see the freedom you are enjoying in Ghana. If
All
you go
right.
in
Thank you very
Nigeria,
much. Yeah.
the anchor of this program will be invited by the police if it were to be in Nigeria for cyberbullying, and you go through hell before they even grant you bail after paying a huge sum of money for which there will be no receipt will be issued. That is the country we come from. You get the point? I'm tired of saying I'm tired. This is why I left the
Yeah.
country 40 years ago when I left the university. I'm tired of saying I'm
Right,
tired.
Raj, have you taken their numbers? Those who have, I mean, this peaceful coexistence. They wanna go with that because I think they have spoken here tells us that we are not at odds. Some Nigerians are good, but others like the Igbos are trying to fight us, and we will
Oh yeah,
finish them.
yeah,
I
yeah.
can tell you
Please,
this.
please, I want to plead again. Um, when you take over the streets, make it to be as peaceful as possible.
No,
Even
that
if
one
it
the
is,
Ghanaians will decide.
please,
You cannot decide for them. Please leave that alone for
no,
the
it should be
Ghanaians.
peaceful demonstration. Please, that's
Don't
what I
enforce
mean.
anything on Ghanaians. That's one
All
thing I
right.
don't like with Nigerians. Leave Ghanaians alone. Ghanaians will
I'm
decide.
suggesting. I'm suggesting. I'm suggesting. You get the point I'm making.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Rush. Me to my concluding remarks is that if President Mahama and his ministers, especially Minister of Chieftaincy, Minister of Interior, and then the MP, which is Sam George, if they don't come out to address this situation and nip it in the bud once and for all, we don't want to hear that man address himself as His Royal Highness or His Royal Majesty or parade himself as a king. We don't want him to host any yam festival on our land. I watched one video of him. He was pouring libation and he slit the throat of a sheep, white ram. How can you come and pour libation on someone else's land? Which gods are you pouring it to? If you want to pour libation and sacrifice a ram, go and do it on your land. This is Ghana land. It's not Igbo land. I don't understand why the authorities are sitting down for this man, this idiot, this criminal to be parading himself and they will be bowing to him, His Royal Highness. It infuriates me to hell. I don't want this man in Ghana, or else our fury will not end. The man and those chiefs that is appointed, all those chiefs in the 16 regions, they are a
Should be
threat.
removed. They should all go along with him.
Stop.
We should take them
They
out.
are a threat to our national security
Hmm.
because if that man should tell them, hey, this is what we are going to do on so and so dates, you people do so and so in all the regions, we are in trouble. You
Pouring
But
the
see,
if they
libation
insist,
is
if
a
they insist to
defensive
stay and
you
mechanism.
then
see,
make themselves chiefs and queens over there, they won't go. Ah,
you see,
Jesus Christ! They
those
don't know what
the
is
ones
coming
that
from them.
were arrested in the Achimota forest, they were arrested with weapons. They had guns on them. Now,
Really?
yes, now they have 16 chiefs in all the regions. What do we know? What kind of arms they are amassing? One day, if a call should come from above, which is this stupid man parading himself that, hey, today is the day that we are going to do our thing, how is the security forces going to handle it? It will catch us by surprise. Look at what the Palestinians did to the Israelis on October 7th. It caught them by surprise. We don't want that to happen in Ghana. These people are openly expressing that they are here to conquer Ghana. Very soon we'll conquer Ghana. We see their leaders, you know, parading, trying to get pictures and stuff like that with our leaders. Top, going to greet them for what? All these things must end. The president should disassociate himself with this. We don't want this man and his entourage in Ghana. They should all be deported before the temper of the nation will come down. Or else we'll take action into our hands and start closing their
All
shops. In
right.
fact, I recommend it that we should start Kumasi Market. Hey, Aboso kind people. Medina for hey, look, everywhere that they are, start getting rid of them. We can't live with them anymore. And those they are ashawu, those they are girls. Them days we had certain places that you had to go before you find ashawu. Now they are just on the streets, and they even don't start at 10 o'clock or 10:30. 6 p.m. You see ashawu, even in the afternoons. What the hell? They are destroying the culture and fabric of our country. This is not Ghanaian. You know, Ghanaian, when would they do a shower? Say, yeah, yeah, see,
All right.
you people, you are doing it openly. We can't live with them. They are spoiling our children. Our children are going to copy. We don't want that. Thank you very much.
All right. Yeah, Madam Hannah.
Uh, okay. I just saw a video of this a high priest of Dama Ningo Damango or whatever. How do you call it?
Yeah.
Dismissing the claims that
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on our platform. It's on the platform.
Yes.
oh, you've seen. Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's on
And
the platform.
I'm
Yes.
suspecting money has exchanged hands. You know, these people are capable of doing anything. They want they want to
Roots.
they want to bring out people to dismiss the claims. They want to. I mean, don't
But
I
that is
don't know.
their
I
land.
don't know what.
If they hide it from if they hide it from us and they allow them to establish there, that means they're not going to be any, they're not going to have
And there are,
any land to settle on. They are going to claim
you
all of
see,
it from them. They may be first before we or before us
you see.
at the other regions. You know.
You see, so this man is very dangerous to our society because he can do anything.
Yeah.
This
He's got so much power.
Igbo gun, he's got so much power. Yes, yes. So, like
You
I
see,
earlier said,
there's this one thing I realized. People don't know how serious this thing is. You see, the Gamanche, and even the whole Gamanche of Greater Accra has no sub chief in Ashanti region, has no sub chief
yeah,
in Central
yeah,
region, has is
yeah,
limited to Accra.
Wow.
yeah,
Just look at
yeah,
Whilst
that.
Otunfo
yeah,
is
yeah.
limited to Ashanti. Whilst,
That's
but
Shanti.
this one is stretching his wings all
But you
over.
look at his
You see
throne.
how
Look at his
serious this
throne
thing
and
is.
that of Gamanche.
Yeah, yeah.
It's to show you his
And
mindset.
you
He
know,
wants to show you that he's richer and powerful than you. We're a small man, crowd.
you know the sub chiefs. If you see those people, the thrones they are also sitting on, it's bigger
Oh,
than a Ashanti king or and
oh
the
my God.
Gamanche thrones. Yes,
Oh
Ghana,
I
yeah.
don't
Ghana,
know if
Ghana.
you have not seen. If you have not seen, go search for them. They are
All right.
also they are all on YouTube and they
Oh,
also have
we've seen.
Facebook accounts.
Wow.
Uh, my
Come
brother,
again.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going. So I thank you all of you, if I'm permitted. Madam,
And
sorry.
also hello,
Yeah,
All
and
right.
also
tell me.
there's this thing they say, they claim oh, we are not going to rule all Ghanaians, we are only ruling Igbos, so this shouldn't be a problem. That's the excuse they give. And I want to tell my Ghanaian people here that they shouldn't listen to these things, because no chief or king in Ghana that rules all Ghanaians in Ghana. Every king, every chief have their boundaries, right? So this makes no difference. So if this guy is ruling Igbos, a group of people, there's no difference between him
Him
and the
and
other
any other
chiefs.
chief.
Yes. So this
No,
shouldn't be an excuse. And you
Hmm.
could see
Madam,
this guy is not ready to back down as a king in the country. And we with Ghana, we must fight and bring this guy down.
That's all.
And like I
Please,
earlier
Madam,
said, I will repeat what I earlier said, that we Ghanaians should rally against giving accommodation to Nigerians. Even if
Thank
you
you,
will give
sister.
it to them, You give
And
it to them.
shops.
Make sure, yes, make sure they have residence permit. These people do not have
Even if they
residence
have
permit.
residence permits, don't give it to them. We can't live with
We
them.
don't
Let
have
them
their
go.
records. They come in, they commit crime, they go away. We don't know their identity.
Exactly.
And we are doing
Exactly.
this to
Madam,
ourselves.
I
We are
wanted
doing
to
this
quickly
to
add
ourselves.
something permission
If,
to what you just said.
yeah,
If someone is a foreigner and is so bold to do this, then by the time their children grows up, what do you think they will do? I want
Exactly.
yeah,
us as a Nigerian, I want to think very well because
This is
what they are doing in your life, this is what they started that destroyed Nigeria. And ever
yeah,
since
yeah,
Nigeria refused to stand chance to perpetuate this nonsense.
Mm.
And when they got a free place like Ghana peaceful, I want Nigeria, I want Ghanaians to take a deep breath. Someone is a foreigner, he parade himself as he have another sub king around the whole country, just an immigrant. Then what do you think? And they boast of teaching their children their language, not even Ghanaian language. They never said
Exactly.
they will promote Ghanaian culture or Ghanaian's language.
He said Igbo.
They, they will promote their own. Then again, there is a method they normally do. You know what they're going to do if you allow them? After like a few years from now, they will start writing Ghanaian history. How
oh yeah,
Ghanaians
yeah.
migrated from Igbo. They will start destroying your cultural heritage. That is what they are going to do in Nigeria.
Okay, to
And that
finish
is not
themselves
normal.
with the Ghanaian
That is the
Wow,
people.
truth.
these guys.
I'm just telling you, but what you people have to do, my brother, while we are still speaking, we are just speaking for like do it in a way that you don't rubbish Ghanaian image with nonsense people.
Right.
They must go to their country, but don't let it be like don't avoid violence in it. Go
Right.
straight and put pressure on your government
Yeah.
Right.
and to make sure this
these
kind of
guys.
people,
These
as you are
guys are
sending them,
preparing. I'm sorry. These guys are preparing for 50, 100 years from now.
to
They're laying
cause
the
problems
principle.
everywhere.
And when they are dead and gone, take it or leave it. You will never be able to uproot them. So
You just
now,
allow someone to spend 20 years with you. He married a Ghanaian woman. He established kingdom everywhere. How he's going to buy land? How he's going to promote his language? How he's going to have everything? Nothing like I will
No, we have
promote
to get
Ghanaian
rid of
language.
them now. We
Nothing
can't
like
live. No, we can't live with
when
them.
King
No.
of Ashanti is doing festival, we are going to make sure we also put some of our culture there as an Africa to celebrate with our king of Ghana. No, he is a king of his own. Then what their children do? Listen, let
Exactly.
Ghanaians have themselves. They should
Exactly.
analyze this boldness. Okay, think of their future. Then they will know that
That's
there is
right.
a problem. Let them take
So
this
we have to
madness to
end
Nigeria.
it now. We have to
All
end
right.
this nonsense now.
Anything about king, if they have a
All
union,
right.
they have a Igbo
Me-
president, there's nothing wrong. We have Ghanaian
Exactly.
Association Nigeria. They
Exactly.
have
Call yourself
president,
as a
they have
president.
chairman, they
And
have
don't
chairman.
install chiefs. Don't
So
install
if
chiefs in all the
okay,
states of
they,
Nigeria.
they will tell you this is our culture. And very soon that
But
their
we
chief
don't care. This is our
even
country and we don't want it. Simple.
all I want is please, you people should solve this problem. Think deep. If you like consult on Nigeria what to do, people will tell you the truth. These people are so arrogant, and anywhere they go, you give them one space. This is what the first prime minister of the northern region of Nigeria said about them, and they made sure after independence, they eliminated this man. And that is what we are still suffering today in the country, where there is no trust. They gang up against that man for saying the truth
All right.
because
Thank you
the
very
preach.
much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you,
Rush,
sir.
Rush.
All right. Mr. John.
I,
Mr. John.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be racist or whatever. But say, Osha, baby, omo kasa bi ano omo kon omo kasa. Nti ha no, pe kwan bi yen ka kasa.
Okay.
Pe kwan bi aso na
Yeah,
yen
for
ka.
free frame. Yeah, for free frame.
Measure.
Because omo basa no a, unim, be show photo, be show bibia, they have people there. Be kwa ko research wo ho sa hwe. Guy bi owo you Kenya. Ono say a blogger bi me free ni de ekọ de ben bi. they threaten the guy. Omo threaten us. They say, "I'm kind of for assembly." And their network is so huge. I mean, madam for funny omo network na ewe baby a Japan ha we baby a Hong Kong, Malaysia, omo we baby a omo we baby a. You guys should be careful. See abasa no. You see the sika no the tour assassin nyina no. Sika no free ho no. Woni baby sika no free.
David.
Omo wo sa tribe no omo wo wiase nyina omo bu nyina be pomp sika na apush sika na ko. See you talk Ghana nyina omo tumi atọ. Nkurɔfoɔ no say the woman come with
Jewish
a
mentality ne pepepe.
hwɛ ɔmo ka mogya gu ɛyɛ nneɛma nti de sika deɛ ɛnyɛ de bibi ma ɔmo ɔmbɛtɔ anasɛ yɛ mpanyinfoɔ ɔmo pɛ sika ɛyɛ sika asɛm nso ɔmo bɛtɔn ma no wobɛhu ne atɔn ma and I'm not going to talk a lot you
I
say
Alright.
say,
ɔmo
I say,
Alright.
demonstration not starting. It has to start.
Okay.
yeah na ma mo men ka asɛm no nkyɛ sisi a
Yeah,
nkurɔfoɔ gu
but
afu ɛno na ɛsɛ mo de hyɛ adwuma mu yɛ
Mr. James, please end it.
nti
Yeah.
madam I say I will talk we talk again
Thank you
next
so
Yeah,
much.
please
Okay,
give
sir.
us your
The
final.
next meeting will be on Sunday.
Yeah, thank
Sunday
you so
okay.
much for giving me the chance
Yes.
to be part
Yeah,
of the program.
the next live will be on Sunday. Okay.
Yeah. So I still want to plead.
Okay, yeah, Mr. James. Yeah, please go
Yes,
on.
the government of Ghana should, should show. I don't know the right English word to use. To show that the responsibility to find not just a solution, but a lasting solution to this problem. Because from what I'm seeing, a very solid foundation has been laid for future generations to build on. That foundation must be demolished in total. If not, the problems we are grappling with in Nigeria will be a child's play because this is a new set of people. In fact, this is a new form of colonialism. Just like when the white men came and colonized Africans. So these people, they work out the modalities to colonize you people, and to fight them is not going to be an easy task. I have nothing against them as an as Igbos, absolutely nothing. But well, I totally condemn oppression in any form and abuse of
Uh,
hospitality. I condemn oppression, I condemn abuse of hospitality in any form. This is why I'm able to see things from your perspective. I know your hearts are bleeding and you don't deserve it because I've been to your country very many times. Actually, there's something I failed to mention. I was to attend Legon when I left high school in the 70s. The grades I scored in my A level papers were not high enough. That is why a man called, what's his name? No, the historian who died, Adu Buahe, Adu Buahe, in the Department of
or
History, University
Caribbean
of,
or so.
he advised me to apply to Nigerian universities. So I returned back, I returned to Nigeria to seek admission in the Nigerian university. I've seen it, I've witnessed, I've lived in your hospitality, and I drank your milk of kindness. There's a family at a place called Carnation on your way to Tema. There's a family there, they sort of adopted me as a child because I was a young man those days. I drank their milk of hospitality profusely before they became ancestors. I think, anyway, that's a very personal matter. I sincerely wish you well, and I'm sure you have enough people, men and women, who will handle this matter. Put more pressure on your government, more pressure on them. They're in a very good position to find a lasting solution, not just a solution, but a lasting solution to this predicament. Thank you so much. I see you soon.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you too. Thank you very much. So we will meet on Friday the same time around 4 p.m.
No,
in
Sunday.
Ghana time. Okay.
You said
So
Sunday.
bye everyone. Thank you for your time and we'll meet on Sunday. Yeah. So if you haven't
All right.
subscribed, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, like, share the video, and let us know your views in the comment section. So until Sunday, we'll see you guys. Stay safe. Peace out. Mr. Jerome, have a great day.
Thank you so much. We'll talk again.
Yeah, sure.